Democratic machine will. And that'll be a disaster for the country. That'll be 2 more years of destructive one-party rule. Anyone with a pulse in this country knows that we are all suffering, and we're suffering because of the politics of Joe Biden and the new Green Deal radical socialists. You know, we didn't need to abandon energy independence. He inherited America energy independent, a net exporter of energy. Well, he blew that up, giving in to and capitulating to the radicals, the climate cultists that run his party. You know, the same thing with the economy. He inherited a gross domestic product of only 1.4%, very little inflation, next to zero. And now we've had, 9 straight months in a row of not transitory, but record high inflation. And now they're trying to fix it, and that's resulting in, 4 months in a row with a 75 basis point increase in interest rates, which now is impacting, as I told you it would, the housing in America. That the market is absolutely in the toilet. New home construction is stopping all over the country, with a few rare exceptions. I mean, Florida's going to hang in there. Home values will hang in there in Florida as well, a lot better than other places in the country. The same with Texas, the same with Tennessee, the same with the Carolinas. They're going to fare much better than most other states because there's such a large migration to those states. So if you have a state that's taken in new population, you will fare much better. But for the rest of America, new home construction will stop. Sale of pre-existing homes will stop. And of course, home values will then begin to plummet, as well as your stocks, your retirement accounts, your 401ks, your IRAs. So it is, everything that they have done, there's not a single thing they can do to say that they've been successful at. Are you better off 22 months into Joe Biden's presidency than you were before he became president? Ask yourself the simple questions. Are you happy with a record 40-year high of inflation? If you are, vote for the Democrats. Are you happy with record high gas prices, which have been artificially reduced because Joe has compromised our national security, depleted our strategic petroleum reserves, the lowest level in 50 years, so we can artificially reduce the price of a gallon of gasoline and increase the supply, but he's compromising national security to get there, and we're going to have to replenish it one day, and it's going to cost a fortune, especially if the price of a barrel of oil goes to $120 a gallon, as some experts are now predicting. And the other thing that I almost wish the election day was in February of this year, because on average heating prices across the country are expected to go up 30%. We'll ask Governor Sununu and Republican Senate candidate Don Bolduc, who had a great debate last night against Maggie Hassan about it. But I mean, they're talking about blackouts all throughout New England, because all of New England is powered by one grid that actually goes through Albany, New York, and they are only getting, less than 20% of the needed natural gas to actually power up the grid that is needed by every single state in New England. I mean, on top of that, a minimum of a 30% increase, whether you're heating your home with natural gas or oil, you're going to be paying a lot more. That's why I wish we had the election in February. If we had it in February, by the time this kicks in, you're going to be pissed. Every American will be pissed off. You think you're mad at $5 a gallon gasoline, which will happen again. Wait till you get your heating bills this year. They're going to be astronomical. Then you're going to have to lower your thermostat. Then you have to put on the sweater. Americans don't want to live that way, especially knowing that we have all the natural resources we could ever want or need. But if you're happy with the high price of gasoline, vote for the Democrats. If you're going to be happy with higher heating bills, vote for the Democrats. If you're happy with open borders, 4.5 million people being aided and abetted by Joe Biden and given preferential treatment by Joe Biden and being trafficked by Joe Biden all around the country, then vote for the Democrats. If you're happy with these idiotic no bail laws and this defund, dismantle police movement, then vote for the Democrats. If you're happy with, your kids learning CRT and gender identity versus reading, writing, and math, vote for the Democrats. If not, you have 5 days to get out there and vote and make a change. It's not going to happen if you sit on your ass and you don't get out. I'm just being that blunt with you. You know, now they're desperate. Now they're all out there. Republicans want to take away your Social Security and your Medicare, and they want to cut veterans' benefits. That is the biggest lie of all. Obama's saying it. Biden in his idiotic speech last night saying, did you watch the speech of Biden last night? You know, another MAGA Republicans. I said, Joey, good job, Joey. You remembered how to say MAGA Republicans, you know, and demonize half the country.